Hello and welcome to Sarmaji.com. Bangladesh. Amid the ongoing chaos and political unrest, the people of Bangladesh must not forget the role of Indian Army in its liberation from Pakistan. Without the intervention of Indian Army in 1971, the present situation of Bangladesh, or East Pakistan, would have been worse than what's now going on in Baluchistan. It's high time to remind the people of Bangladesh of its history of inception. The year 1971 witnessed the birth of a nation amidst a tumultuous struggle for freedom. East Pakistan, separated from West Pakistan, faced cultural and economic discrimination. The Bengali language was suppressed and economic potential exploited. In 1970, the Awami League won a landslide victory, promising autonomy, but the West Pakistani establishment refused to acknowledge the results. This ignited widespread protests and civil disobedience. The Pakistani army unleashed a brutal crackdown, marking the beginning of a horrific genocide. Millions were displaced, seeking refuge in India. The world watched in horror as a humanitarian crisis unfolded. The escalating violence and the massive influx of refugees created a complex crisis for India. The humanitarian cost was immense, with millions seeking shelter, food and medical aid. Beyond the immediate crisis, the situation had significant geopolitical implications. The stability of the entire region was at stake. India, under the leadership of Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, faced a difficult decision. Non-intervention would mean standing by as a humanitarian catastrophe unfolded across its border. However, military intervention carried the risk of escalating the conflict and inviting international condemnation. After careful consideration and diplomatic efforts, India chose to intervene. The decision was driven by a combination of factors: the sheer scale of human suffering, India's commitment to the principles of democracy and self-determination, and the strategic imperative to prevent further instability in the region. On December 3, 1971, India officially recognized Bangladesh as an independent nation. The Indian Army launched a coordinated offensive, marking a turning point in the war. The Indian Army's intervention shifted the balance of power in the war. Indian forces, well-trained and equipped, made rapid advances on multiple fronts. The strategy was to liberate key towns and cities, severing Pakistani supply lines and demoralizing their forces. One of the most decisive battles took place in Dhaka, the capital of East Pakistan. Indian forces, in a well-coordinated operation, surrounded the city, cutting off escape routes for the Pakistani army. The fall of Dhaka became imminent, signaling the impending collapse of Pakistani resistance. In the Western theatre, the Indian army defended its territory against Pakistani attacks, preventing them from opening up another front. The war was fought on land, air and sea, with Indian forces demonstrating superior tactical prowess. After just 13 days of intense fighting, the Pakistani army, facing inevitable defeat, surrendered to the joint forces of India and the Mukti Bahini. This historic moment marked the birth of Bangladesh as an independent nation. A partnership forged in struggle Mukti Bahini and the Indian Army. The Indian Army's intervention was significantly aided by the Mukti Bahini, the Bengali resistance fighters. The Mukti Bahini, comprising Bengali civilians, students and defecting soldiers from the Pakistani army, played a crucial role in the war. Their intimate knowledge of the terrain, coupled with their fierce determination to liberate their homeland, proved invaluable to the Indian forces. The Mukti Bahini provided crucial intelligence, guided Indian troops through unfamiliar territory, and conducted guerrilla operations, disrupting Pakistani supply lines. The collaboration between the Indian Army and the Mukti Bahini exemplified the spirit of solidarity and shared purpose that defined the war. This partnership was instrumental in achieving a swift and decisive victory. The Mukti Bahini's courage and sacrifice earned them a place of honor in the annals of Bangladesh's liberation struggle. Beyond the battlefield, India's humanitarian response. The 1971 war was not just a military conflict, it was also a humanitarian crisis of unprecedented scale. Millions of Bangladeshi refugees had fled to India, seeking safety and refuge from the violence. India, despite its own economic constraints, rose to the challenge, providing shelter, food and medical aid to the refugees. Refugee camps were set up along the border areas, providing temporary accommodation and basic necessities. Indian civilians, driven by a spirit of compassion and solidarity, volunteered their time and resources to assist the refugees. The Indian government, with the support of international organizations, worked tirelessly to alleviate the suffering of the displaced population. India's humanitarian response to the 1971 crisis was a testament to its commitment to human rights and its tradition of compassion. The efforts went beyond providing immediate relief, as India played a crucial role in the post-war reconstruction and rehabilitation of Bangladesh. A shared legacy, the enduring impact of 1971 war. The 1971 war was a watershed moment in South Asia, leading to the birth of Bangladesh. It reshaped the geopolitical landscape of the region. For India, it was a testament to its military prowess and commitment to democracy. The war forged a bond of friendship and cooperation between India and Bangladesh. India played a crucial role in Bangladesh's post-war reconstruction. The legacy of the 1971 war continues to shape their relationship. It serves as a reminder of shared history and enduring solidarity. The people of Bangladesh must not ignore the historical facts. The 1971 Bengal genocide by the Pakistani army and Razakars before any attempts to rewrite or influence its history. Let us honor the memory of those who suffered and strive for a just world. Thank you for watching Sarmaji.com. Please do like and subscribe to our channel for more geopolitical updates.